you're doing well today. And this is the flash briefing here. And I am joined today by Andrew, one of our wealth advisors in our Morton, Central Illinois office location. And today we're going to be talking about a topic that we all love so much. It's Social Security, and it's a critical topic. So we're going to dive into it. Before we do, Andrew, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Weather's beautiful out. Rain's not going, so doing well today.
Say it's finally the good early summer months in Central Illinois. Huh? Not too humid.
Yeah, it's nice out. And I think a few weeks so we'll get into the 90s again and be warm.
There you go. Nice, nice. It's better than winter though. I'll take that every day of the week.
True.
So, well, good deal. Let's hop into it. You wrote a blog post recently on Social Security, and it was a high-level overview of just some important things for people to keep in mind as they are getting close to claiming Social Security. So, we wanted to talk about a few of those things here today, and provide some resources to people so that you can make sure that you get maximum value out of Social Security, and something that you pay taxes to your whole working career. So, you want to make sure that you do a really good job when it comes to appropriately claiming Social Security. And so, at a high level overview, the earliest age you can take Social Security is age 62. The latest you can take it is age 70. And as things currently stand, I believe, and Andrew, correct me if I'm wrong, I think the Social Security Trust is funded through like 2034. Does that sound right?
Uh,
I
yeah,
think
that
it's
sounds about
roughly right around there. It's like somewhere in the early 2030s where if something's not done, funding will run out for Social Security. Now, I get this question a lot, and Andrew, I don't know if you get it. Or am I even going to get Social Security? Realistically, the government will do something when it's all said and done. May look different, but the largest voting population in America is people 55 plus. Those are also the people who get Social Security. I would imagine that the politicians would probably do something to not torque off that demographic. And so that should not be a major concern. But Andrew, when it comes to Social Security, what are kind of some of the pros and cons that you've experienced in this space?
So I guess the biggest pro of it all is an income coming in monthly from taxes that you've paid. It helps supplement your income when you go into retirement. Um, so that's good. Everyone likes that. They've paid into it, so they feel they deserve to get some money back every month. And a lot of people live off strictly just Social Security in America. I guess one of the cons that I see most frequently are people claiming them right when they retire and not really thinking about, you know, the increase of benefits, other ways to fund their lifestyle and let that grow. So I think a lot of people have the mindset, let's say, hey, I decided to retire at 63. Well, their first decision is always, oh, I'm going to claim Social Security. When in reality, that's probably not the best decision. Just because of the reduced rate you're going to get. If you let
Right.
it grow, it's I think it's around 6 to 8% a year. You'll get in growth by delaying. So I think people just automatically default. Well, I'm retired, so I have to take it.
Right. Right. And I think that's where one of the big things that we always tell people is know your numbers, right? If you know your numbers, it can be really helpful in making that decision. And so you alluded to the fact that every year you wait to claim Social Security, your benefit increases by 8%. Plus, there's an annual cost of living adjustment that in this past year, that's linked to inflation. It was considerable. So your benefit by waiting a year could have gone up somewhere in the range of 15 to 16% year over year. And so while it may not be right for everyone, it's important to know those numbers. So when we say know your numbers about Social Security, Andrew, what are we talking about? Is it simply, hey, at 62, I get X number of dollars? Or is it, hey, I have this portfolio of money. I need X number of dollars to live on. I have Social Security. How do those pieces play together when it comes to knowing your numbers?
Yeah, so I think it's a little bit deeper than just knowing your numbers. Sure, you're going to know, hey, I get $2,500 a month at 62, or if I wait till 70, I get $4,000 a month. Those are easy numbers to know. I think what the important consideration is, you need to take into consideration your expenses first and foremost, what you need to live off of, how you want to live, and then your retirement assets. So, for instance, if you have a large 401k balance, well, it may make sense to cover your $2,500 a month living expense from pulling from that 401k instead of claiming Social Security and let that grow up. Because in the end, you want to get some of that money out before the age of 72. So I think when we say know your numbers, you want to know your living expenses, how much money you need to, you know, maintain your lifestyle and then your other assets. So I think it's not just knowing them, it's a little bit more complex. It's a whole plan that you need to have put together for an income strategy.
Yeah. And I think you nailed it. It seems really complex, right? And that's where a good quality financial planning firm can really partner with you to help make sure that all those pieces are working together cohesively. And so I know for us, we've been able to leverage some technology to help us do that. And so, what would you encourage someone who's either approaching retirement or approaching age 62? What would you tell them would be a really wise thing for them to do to help them make sure that they're getting maximum value out of all the pieces of their financial life?
Well, I think the number one uh, piece of advice I would offer is to not go ahead and just claim Social Security automatically. Sit down and figure out your numbers, your expenses, and if you don't feel that you can do that, you consult a financial planning firm like us or anyone in general just to help you make the best decision. And I think another mistake a lot of people make, and I don't know about you, Drew, but I see this a lot, especially in male clients. They come in 62, 63 years old and they say, oh, I'm not going to make it till 70. Well, a lot of people think that, and it could be a joke, but I don't think that's a deciding factor of taking Social Security that early.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the average life expectancy here in the U.S. Is just under 79 years, right? And so whenever we run the numbers for folks, we typically see that the break-even point when it comes to claiming Social Security happens somewhere in your mid 70s. And so as long as you have no major glaring health expenses, it oftentimes makes sense to wait even just 1 year. Maybe not wait until your full retirement age, but just wait an extra year. And so I think that's really important. I think you point out a really important thing that we see quite a bit, Andrew. And it's not one size fits all. It's a customized process. So we would encourage you, if you're looking at Social Security, trying to figure out how to best get value out of it, give our firm a call. Our planning team, our certified financial planners, will run the numbers for you, and they'll walk you through your options and help you make the best possible decision when it comes to Social Security. And so, Andrew, that's what I have today. Any last thoughts from you?
No, I think that's pretty much the most important point here is, try to get a plan together, and we will help you figure out an income plan strategy or the best time to take Social Security.
Yep. Awesome. Well, good deal. Hope you guys found this helpful, and we look forward to talking with you soon. Have a good one.